from the stands. Pure coins, everybody raise your hands. Pure coins, pure coins, pure coins.
Yes, welcome to Pure Coys. As always, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please like and please subscribe. It really does mean the world. Enough of the formalities. I hope everyone is keeping safe and well. On this Friday night, we are expecting a storm over the weekend. Storm Dara, I think. And here in the West Country, it's supposed to be getting pretty bad. We have a red alert. So the garden furniture is battened down. The windows are shut, and hopefully we're going to stay safe. Everyone out there, please stay safe in this bad weather. Above all, safety is paramount. Let's talk football. Let's talk Spurs. Listen, I'm over last night's result already. It's one of those things. We didn't turn up. It is what it is. We move on to the next game. Everyone knows my feelings on Ange as my mic decides to have a mind of his own just as the video starts. I'm just going to have to hold it. I need a new mic. And yeah, the title of my video is why do we keep putting, or why does Ange keep putting square pegs into round holes? It's something that's starting to infuriate me, and I'll go through it quickly. And please comment on the video afterwards and let me know if you agree or disagree. I really do feel that we have players we can get a lot more out of, and that we're currently not getting the full capacity that we should be getting out of them. And I'll start with the fullbacks. Listen, Porro, Udogie, fantastic going forward, not good defensively. We all know that. So why have them as inverted fullbacks? It's crazy. For me, totally out of position. They should be used as wing backs. Listen, we haven't got enough centre backs to fill 2 centre half spaces at the moment. So thinking about putting 3 at the back is just not happening. But in future, it would be great. And we've had chances this season to play with 3 at the back, to use Udogie and Porro as wing backs. And we haven't taken it. I honestly think we could get so much more out of them if we use them this way. I feel sorry for a defender who plays for Spurs. If you're a defender and you play for another team and Spurs come in for you in January, and Tottenham come in, they say, we want you to play for us. If you're that defender, you're going to be thinking, why the hell would I want to play in a defence like this, where it's so open all the time, and I'm just going to be made to look silly? So surely a defender wouldn't want to join Spurs the way it is at the moment. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind that players are playing out of their proper positions. We go into midfield. Basuma, it's not a 6. He's an 8. We don't have a 6 in the squad. Probably the best 6 we have, maybe possibly Bentancur, but he's also an 8 and he's suspended anyway. I feel a bit sorry for whoever plays in that 6 role, because whoever plays there has to cover the 6 role, but also has to cover the space that the fullbacks leave when they invert. So constantly, whoever's playing in the 6 is putting out fires. And I really feel for whoever plays in that 6 role. It isn't working. Then we go into midfield. Maddison starved of space because the fullbacks are inverting. Everyone is crowded into that middle part of the pitch. How can Maddison have any influence, any real influence on the game, when he's constantly being crowded out by Udogie, by Porro, by Kulu who comes in, by Sarr who likes to run up there as well? For me, it's just not working. Then we go out wide. Sonny, it's not a winger anymore. He's not a winger. He never really was a winger, was he? He was someone who played kind of inside, so an inside forward, someone who played between the edge of the box and the circle. And he would get a lot of his goals from around there, also looking to work with Kane to get shots off. Sonny's not a winger. He's not a winger that's going to take on a man and get a crossing. He's just not that kind of player. Never really has been. He's had his moments, of course, but he's been much better when used inside, and he's our best finisher at the club. We go over to the other wing. Kulu, well, he's not a right winger either. He's probably best more in the Maddison role or in an 8 or in a 10. It's such a difficult position. And of course, Johnson, who's not a winger, for the amount of stick he gets. Listen, he will get you goals because he arrives late in the box at the back post. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what this system allows Johnson to do. And he will score goals doing that. But if we expect anything else from him, we're not going to get it because he is not a winger. He can't play with his back to goal and he can't take a man on and cross the ball in. He's another forward. I think he scored a lot more goals as a striker than the position as what he's playing now as a winger. Listen, he's doing all right for goals, but it depends what you want. If you just want numbers, Johnson will give you that. If you want him to take on players, get you off your seat, he's not going to do that. So another one for me, he's being played slightly out of position. And then you got Solanke. Now listen, Solanke cost us £65 million. He is a striker. Yeah, he's never in the bloody box. And when he is, his finishing is not great. Listen, I don't want to get onto Solanke too much because he does work really hard, but working hard, 65 million, I kind of expect that to be the bare minimum. I want my striker to score goals. I need Solanke in the box. But Solanke's not in the box enough. And when he is in the box, to be fair, a lot of the crosses don't come to him. He doesn't get a lot of balls fed into him in the box. He's feeding off scraps, really. Some of the chances he makes for himself. Listen, for whatever reason, this system's not working. That's clear. You know, we've lost 6 games out of our first 14. Won 6, lost 6, drew 2. It's not a great start to the season. With Chelsea coming up, by our 15th game, we could have lost 7. I'm not saying we will, but we could have lost 7. For me, things need to change. If Ange wants to keep his job, and listen, there's plenty of fans out there who want him to keep his jobs. For me, I'd be happy to see the back of him now. I don't think he's getting the best out of this team. But listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's all opinions at the end of the day. Just because I want to see him replaced doesn't mean that's, oh my God, wow, he must be wrong. It's just my opinion. But for me, there's so much more we can get out of these players. Porro and Udogie would be so much better as wing-backs. Maddison given space as a number 10. Johnson maybe used as a striker. I don't know. He's certainly not a winger. Sonny, maybe being brought in. And this is the thing, if we had wing-backs, players like Johnson and Sonny would be in and around the box a bit more because the wing-backs would be overlapping. Listen, this is a difficult one. All I know is at the moment, things are not working. Things need to change. Ange, if he wants to keep his job, has to adapt and has to adapt quickly. Let me know in the comments what you think. As always, guys, stay safe. Have a great weekend with your family and your friends. And I will leave it there. And I will see you. I am doing a watch along on Sunday with the Sheriff. Should be a good laugh. Hopefully a Spurs victory as well. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and always stay Spurs.
Pure coins, singing from the stands. Pure coins, everybody raise your hands. Pure coins, pure coins, pure